right? I'm going to try to connect the dots a little bit here for us. So we all know, as we learned in the latter part of 24, that goals are critical. Yet we also know some people choose not to set goals. Some people choose to set them, kind of bail on them, or stop, whether they're getting close or not. There was a stat that I came across: 80% of people do not have goals. They wake up, they go to work, they come home, they go to bed, and then they hit rinse and repeat and do it all over again. A very small percentage of people who set goals actually share them with others. So think of that if you're working through. I think I heard you, Dave, say you were working with Noel's team on goal setting. For those of you who manage people, very helpful as the leader to be involved in and understand what your team members' goals are and what can you do to help them achieve them. Within the Sandler, we talk about the behavioral success triangle, right? Goals, plans, and actions. We need both short and long-term goals. Short-term goals keep us on track. That's kind of our daily scorecard. As Kevin talked about, we want to have a working plan. It's not just something we create once and leave it alone. They're going to be measurable. So again, this isn't intended to turn this into a goal session. This is kind of a reminder. But again, we have to have resilience when we're talking about working through our goals, right? Kevin talked about all the goals and purpose, clear, measurable, SMART goals, etc. I'm not going to repeat all that, for the sake of this session today. But what I am going to do is I'm going to introduce another way to look at it. Right? This is kind of the self-awareness part. We have to own our own, as this is saying, lifeline. So as an example, the decisions we make, and we've seen this in other versions, in other slides, in other programs, the decisions we make will lead to results, which ultimately will lead to an outcome. So think of an example that might be near and dear to you, which could be consciously the decisions you're making, the conscious decisions you're making may lead to a result or an outcome that's less than desirable. I'll give you one just to get you thinking. Might be the one that's the easiest for you. You can choose not to prospect. The results could be that you don't have enough prospects or people to talk with. And the outcome could be you're not making enough sales, and thus you're not making the income that you're looking to make. So think about in your own careers, in your own lives, decisions that you might be making yourself and what that's leading to. Anything come to mind for